On BBC London this lunchtime, the family of a woman killed in a collision at Victoria bus station calls for TfL to address safety concerns. Good afternoon, I'm Paul Murphy-Casp. Kathleen Finnegan was a property executive and volunteer at a number of homeless charities in London. In January this year, she died after being hit by a bus at Victoria bus station. And she's not the first person to die there. Another woman was killed while using a pedestrian crossing in August 2021. And earlier this summer, another person was hit by a bus and seriously injured. Kathleen's family says more commuters will die and Transport for London needs to make changes to the area. Here's our transport correspondent, Tom Edwards.
Kathleen Finnegan was 56. She was hit by a bus and died at Victoria bus station. In their first interview, her family in Ireland told us after Kathleen's death, they had no contact from Transport for London.
It was not acceptable the way Transport for London reacted. Silence is not acceptable when people are being killed by buses.
Melissa Burr also died at Victoria in 2021 after being hit by a bus. A safety assessment of the station at the time said it broke health and safety law. Another woman was injured this summer. Before Kathleen's death, work had been carried out, but her family still think Victoria Station isn't safe.
Do you think it needs to be looked at again?
The safety aspect, yes, without a doubt, yeah.
From what I've seen, I don't believe it is safe for pedestrians.
Kathleen Finnegan grew up here in Ireland, but she lived and worked most of her life in London. On her way to work on January the 29th, she was hit by a bus at Victoria bus station. And since 2014 in London, 80 people have died after collisions with buses, 6 of them at bus stations.
The family also say bus collisions need to be independently investigated.
And the impact on your family, this has been huge, hasn't it?
A lot of time has been spent when we should be grieving. We shouldn't have to do this. Transport for London should, after all of these deaths, have learned from them.
Have they?
I believe they have a lot of learning to do. We want to make sure that things change because this will happen again. More people will die from bus collisions and their response needs to change.
Today the Mayor apologised to the family. TfL says safety is its utmost priority and will consider changes at Victoria if that's what a number of ongoing investigations recommend. This family, though, says change is needed at TfL as more commuters will die in bus collisions. Tom Edwards, BBC London.